If you stay too long in a relationship with a narcissist and you go through the entirety of the devaluation and discard phase, you will see depravity like you never have before. Because you are literally going to see exactly who that person is without the mask on. The mask slips over time and it gets lower and lower and lower until they just rip it off and stop trying. Because it's very difficult to keep up a facade. It's difficult to keep up the lies and the appearances that they are a good person because they don't actually believe anything that they are saying. Just like young children, they are able to mirror their victims and they're able to mirror good behavior or good traits, but they don't actually believe them. It's just like I tell my 5-year-old who is on the spectrum. If you are not sorry in your heart, I don't want to hear an apology, but you can at least acknowledge that you were wrong. Narcissists are never sorry in their hearts. Now, my 5-year-old possesses some form of empathy, so even if she's not initially sorry in her little heart, she always comes around and feels that remorse and that guilt. And giving her the tools to be able to at least acknowledge that what she did was wrong and process that in her head so that those feelings of sorry in your heart can come after seem to be working very well with the child. But narcissists, they done miss that step. They do not ever feel sorry in their heart. And if they even do, for a fleeting moment of time, it is not very long because they will know that they did wrong. They will know by society standards, by relationship standards, by commitment levels, by legal standards, what they did was wrong when they do these behaviors. And they might feel sorry in the moment, but then they will justify it based off of what the other person did because facts are feelings to them. Normal people are able to adjust their feelings to fit facts. Narcissists adjust facts to fit their feelings at all times. And like I said, context is never a thing with them. So they can't look at what occurred or their part in it as to why you might have some issues, because in their head, it is just black and white. You were wrong. You made them do it. And once the discard phase comes in, they have no earthly desire to portray themselves as anything but what they really are. Because they be out there with their new supply, with the mask fully on, trying to solidify that with somebody who has no idea who they are. At the very end of the discard phase, in the last thing that this man ever said to my face in a private conversation, I asked him if it was worth it, losing his family and the 4 people that loved him. Keep in mind, 3 of those were children. He looked at me and said, 4 people that love me or 4 people that just used me. And that validated what we always were to him.